It's like, nah, go ahead, Snoop. I'm not talking to you. Feel me? Peace. What's up, y'all? Feel me? But all I keep seeing, like, the more and more, like, time go on and I interact with y'all, or just not y'all, like, not talking to the, feel me, to you watching the vid, but the more I interact with people and just even just observing, like, not saying I'm trying to pass judgment on niggas, you feel me, like I got any type of jurisdiction over how niggas live their life, but just to offer an outside perspective to try to help you feel me, when it comes to like relationship advice. Cause for real though, a lot of y'all, this may be pertaining to, may or not, you feel me? So, you know, if it applies, if it applies. I'm saying, like, a lot of y'all, a lot of people in general, why is it's like when it comes to relationships or just, you know, yeah, when it comes to relationships, let me just put it like that, but I'm gonna just be as blunt as possible. Niggas be trying to, like, let's say y'all in the talking stage, whatever, boom, y'all in the talking stage, you feel me, y'all talking, everything going good, y'all click up, y'all, you feel me, now y'all in a relationship or whatever the case, you know, everything going good, but eventually you come to a stopping point where you out of that honeymoon phase, right? And you into the fucking, I don't know what to call that stage in a relationship. I mean, I don't really be keeping track of time like that. I just be living in the moment. See, that's niggas' problem. That's another problem I'm about to get to, but let me just stick on this, right? A lot of y'all be having attachment issues, and y'all don't even know it. Like, on some real shit. Y'all be dead having attachment issues and don't even know it. Like, y'all don't really want a connection with somebody, bro. That's the moon right there? Oh, that shit bright tonight. Look at that motherfucker. I think that's a full moon, if I'm not mistaken, or at least I'm getting off track. I don't know if that's a full moon or not, but you feel what I'm saying? Let me get back on topic. I don't know. Something about nighttime, it bring my most serene thoughts to the forefront of my mind. But let me get back on track. Y'all be having attachment issues, bro. Y'all don't be wanting a connection with nobody. Y'all be wanting them to be attached to you and you to be attached to them. Or you already be attached to them and you be wanting them to be attached to you back. Y'all niggas be, y'all be really, bro, the same way we call you like in the spiritual community, the same way we call people energy vampires and drain and leeches and all that. Y'all really be draining and feeding off people's energy when you do that. You really compromise that person. Cause you ain't dealing, you don't have a good enough. You could say you love yourself, whatever the case, whatever. Niggas could be in denial. I'm just letting you know. Put it like this, you don't have a strong enough relationship with yourself first. That's why you got attachment issues, right? Don't have a strong enough relationship with yourself. You had a strong enough relationship, you gotta establish a foundation for yourself first. Remember I told you in this, the art of self-love or something. I think it was one video, I don't know, something I was talking about self-love, why self-love is important or some shit like that. If you don't have a strong enough foundation, any type of love somebody show you not gonna never be enough. That's why y'all have attachment issues. That's number one. Two, it's multiple reasons, but that's just a main reason I'm seeing, like, people don't love themselves enough. That's just the real truth. So if they don't have a strong enough relationship with themselves, that's for one. For two, niggas don't know how to be present. Everything could be good at the start, and then people start wanting it to last forever and not understanding that you really lose part of yourself doing that. If you attach to somebody, whenever you separate from that person, you really losing a part of yourself, because you tethering yourself to that person rather than saying you yourself first and then you connected to another person. See, connected and attached are two different things. Y'all want people to be attached. That's the issue. If you attach to somebody, then when that person leave, you're gonna be destroyed. And some of y'all really revolve your whole world around one person. When that person leave you alone, you really be And you really be in your bag, in your bird. You be ready to go and crash out, kill yourself, kill a person. Like, damn, nigga. Like, I can't, like, a nigga can't live his life. Like, god damn. This not pertaining to my life as of right now, feel me? But I'm saying, like, in general though, every time I'm noticing, like, y'all really got attachment issues. Y'all don't love yourself enough. Y'all don't have a strong enough intimate relationship with yourself to be able to connect with another person. You have no choice but to be attached. Cause you really don't know yourself for real. And this is what I'm saying. So when it comes to you and another person, you be wanting that honeymoon phase to last forever, and if it don't, you feel like that's not the one. Nah, maybe you just not the one. Maybe you just don't got your shit together because you ain't living in the moment. When you try to keep track of time, try to do all of this labels and try to do too much and try to, you feel me? You missing out on valuable, precious moments that you could be having a beautiful connection with somebody else because you worried about how this connection gonna look a couple steps forward, or how this connection gonna look if you take a step back even. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, you just gotta know how to just vibe out. In order to be doing that, though, you really gotta love yourself. And this is just go back to square one, bro. All go back to square one. It all go back to square one. I feel like people be skipping steps. That's what the Matrix designed to do. It's designed to put you in, man, misplace you and twist you up, have you skipping steps, and really become bodied. Like, you really, it's people, they ain't even begin to start their journey, right? They ain't even begin to start their journey. It don't even have to be a spiritual one. I'm not talking about just people that's spiritual. I'm really talking about just an everyday person. It's people that didn't even start their journey to begin a self-discovery. Like, fuck me spiritual. I'm not even talking about spiritual people right now. I'm literally just talking about everyday random people. Like, anybody. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you did. You never even begin to question. You just say, all right, so it's people right here that be like, oh, they don't love themselves, right? They subconsciously know this. They don't bring it to the conscious, or they even if they consciously know it, they constantly, try to use forms of escapism to escape that fact. Smoke, drink, party, whatever the case. You feel what I'm saying? They use those forms of escape to escape that fact, all while simultaneously chasing something that they feel like if they catch this, they gonna somehow, this is gonna grant them the self-love that they've been seeking, that validation, that fulfillment that they lack. And I already explained this. Nothing that you chase, nothing that you get. You could be rich tomorrow. If you don't love yourself, you're not gonna love yourself with the money. The money not gonna change how you feel. It's just another form of escapism. You could buy all the shit you want, try to be materialistic, put your love into those things, say those things make you feel good about yourself. It's gonna make you feel good about yourself because of what you have. But if what you have is not it's not within you, it's only gonna be temporary, bro. It ain't gonna be a long. You feel me? It's like you calling a truce with yourself. You just using that to numb the fact that you really don't have no love permeating throughout your being, coming from within and radiating around you. So you trying to leech off another nigga energy or another, you feel me, woman energy to try to, like, you feel me? That's suffocating, bro. And it's draining. You gotta really. I done been in this situation. Even before, right? Even before I've been on my journey or anything. There was a point in time in my life where I felt mad. I couldn't feel nothing for real. Like, I always say this, I really couldn't feel nothing at all. I was in probably the lowest state of vibration I could be. I was just strictly empathetic. I couldn't reciprocate no emotion. But I still have relations because people don't understand. You feel me? When I say I'm not able to reciprocate your emotion, I was literally tell somebody I'm not able to reciprocate your emotions. I can't love you how you love me, so it's not gonna work. And sure they still want to be attacked. That's what I'm saying, like. And it be draining, bro. It be draining. And I didn't even have energy back then to deal with it. So I was really drained, like, almost every day. Like, just simple interactions would drain me. I was already starting the day off on low power mode. And then shit like that. It's like, bro, you can't. When you try to make another person the center of your world, it's like you really, you shackling them to your world when they have their own world to live in. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Don't let that fly over your head. When you try to revolve your world around one person, you shackling them to your world when they got to live in their world first, bro. It's you first. You supposed to be the center of your universe. And then when you connect with somebody, now you playing multiplayer. It's not you letting that person use share play, and then now they playing as you, or you feel me? Now y'all one entity playing. No, that's not how it is, bro. Y'all niggas just gotta be realistic about shit. I'm just not being realistic right now. That's what I'm saying. So, and then part of coming to the realization that you connected with somebody instead of attached is understanding that if you lose connection with that person, just like Wi-Fi, if you got bad connection, if you lose connection with that person, then, you know, it's okay, bro. The signal go out. At the end of the day, you still got yourself. And not in a way like how y'all be trying to make it delusional, try to act like, I know what y'all try to do, bro. I'm on to y'all, try to act like it don't affect you. I mean, I always have me at the end of the day anyway, so I'm always having me when it's over. You feel me? That's some real shit, but nigga try to say it like they not affected, try to use that as a form of denial. You feel me? Just to try to, yeah, like, I don't know what y'all doing, bro. I'll be on to y'all. Y'all niggas is not slick. Yo, y'all niggas is not slick, bro. I'm really on to y'all. I see what y'all be doing, bro. I see this shit so often. Like, it's comedy, but it's not. Like, I'm really trying to help. From that's all I see, bro. Even this shit draining me. Like, keep seeing that shit. Like, goddamn, I can't look on my media without seeing a status about some love or somebody getting their heart broke and they tight. Cause you feel me? Like, I could get into a relationship with somebody and it don't matter how long. Like I said, I don't keep track of time. I don't care how long we was together. We could separate and it's not gonna destroy me. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be unaffected. I'm just saying it's not gonna destroy me. Like, I'm not gonna be to the point where, you feel me, I feel like my world crashed down because that person left. Because my world was built by me, for me, around me. You feel me? I just allowed that person in. But it's not like if they walk out the door, like, I'm just finished. Like, y'all niggas be that finished. Like, it's like, damn. And that's what I'm saying. And it's because y'all ain't got no foundation. What is the foundation? Self-love. Acknowledgement of self go hand in hand with that. When you know yourself, you begin to love yourself. You feel me? It's just so much shit. Everything be intertwined, but it's like you gotta start somewhere. Y'all niggas don't even want to start. Like, goddamn. I just had to really say that. I just had to get that off my chest. Hopefully this shit help somebody. You feel me? You never know. But it's important that you know, establish a strong relationship with yourself first before you even go and get connected to somebody else. And stop thinking everything gotta last forever. That's another problem. I forgot to touch. I touched a little bit, but everything none lasts forever, bro. Everything is temporary, bro. That's the one important, crucial, critical, undisputable fact of the universe that you gotta realize. Ain't nothing forever, bro. Everything is constantly changing, bro. That's the only change. That's the only constant thing, is that everything is going to change. Ironically, right? Ain't nothing permanent, bro. Everything temporary, bro. Your life temporary, nigga. You gonna die. We gonna die. We all gonna die soon. You feel me? Stop acting like you gonna be alive with another person forever. No, you're not. You feel me? Everything temporary. I don't care what it is. Think of it like riding a bus stop. If you want to stop with a person, you meet a person on the bus, you having a conversation, y'all kid it all beautifully. You know, it might come to a point where eventually y'all don't have the same stop, bro. Y'all don't have the same destination. They might have to get off before you. And you're just gonna have to say, you feel me? Dap them up, yo. Catch you on the next one, like, feel me? If we do, you know, maybe we meet again type shit. Like, you never know if you're gonna see that person. Like, picture it. I know it's been times in your life where I met a really cool person, but it was like a one-time thing. You probably never seen them again in your life, but you was okay with it, right? That's what you call a connection. Learn to build connections with people and stop trying to be attached. Imagine if that person that you met that one time, you just attached yourself to them based off how good your vibe was, and then and then that person leaving because you know this is a temporary moment. Like, you really notice this is the most serene temporary moment. It's just like you so alive in this moment right now. It felt like y'all been talking for years, but y'all really haven't. Y'all been talking for fucking minutes. But it's just like the vibe is so, it's like you knew this person all your life. Imagine if you attach yourself to that person. What would have happened? You would have been in the same situation that you be in when you attach yourself to these other people that you mess with. and you back at square one. But you see, what's different in that moment is that you was living in the present in that moment because you didn't expect it. You didn't expect it to happen. But when you start to plan shit and try to meticulously plan everything and try to control the environment, and no, bro, that's not how life works. That's not how life works. That other person has complete and sovereignty over their own person, over their own, how they choose to live, how they choose to conduct themselves. You don't have no control over that. I try to put plan and futuristically, meticulously put your head in the future, try to manifest the future for that person and you. No, bro, you can only manifest for yourself. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I'm trying to show you, bro. I'm giving y'all the keys right now. And this is realization that you could come to, any everyday person could come to without any type of spiritual means involved. It's just a way. That's just a real standard. Let me not say any spiritual means involved, because there's still spiritual means involved when you talk about it's spirituality, period. But I'm saying, like, without any of the spiritual practices I'm practicing, you literally just by introspecting, you could, and just by thinking and just literally reflecting over your life, you could come to the same conclusions that I just presented to you. That you probably, when I probably said the shit, I know it'll be sometimes I say some shit in the vid and y'all probably get goosebumps. So y'all probably be like, damn, that nigga talking right now. Like, that's some real shit. Because y'all resonate with the message I'm saying so much. But it's like, you really could have came to this shit yourself had you just really sat there and thought about it and just let your thoughts flow and just really, really think and reflect. I was always a wistful person. I always reflect on everything. And that's my problem. While y'all living in the future, I was living in the past. I kept reflecting on everything right after it happened. In the moment, I'm still reflecting. I'm not even in the moment. Back then, I wasn't even in the moment. I was in the past in the moment. How that fucking work? As somebody's talking to me or as something is occurring, I'm reflecting on this moment from outside. I was truly zoomed out and disassociated from who I was. I wasn't in first person mode. I swear I wasn't. I was always a third person, zoomed out. My focal lens was not focused in my life. I was literally zoomed out, reflecting, constantly reflecting as the moment was going on. So I was never living in it. That's why I didn't feel alive. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't live in the moment, you're not gonna feel alive. I'm laughing now because, you feel me, I could laugh now because I'm at a point where, you feel me, I'm here, like, I feel good, you feel me? It's truly growth. I could laugh now, but before, it really wasn't funny. Like, you get to a point you really don't feel alive in the moment because you in the future. You in the moment, but your head is in the future. You feel me? And or your head is in the past, and so you're not really feeling alive for real. And then when that future that you go, and then this is even worse about the future, because the past is the past. That shit already happened. You feel what I'm saying? But in the future, it's so unpredictable. It's so many unpredictable variables to the future, bro. You don't know what's gonna happen. You could plan for something, have everything go completely right, and if one thing come, throw a wrench in the plan, because there's so many unpredictable variables in life. Every day you walk outside, it's unpredictability. That's why it's so dangerous. You really don't know what's going to happen. And that's why niggas got a lot of paranoia. But at the same time, it's like, bro, it's like you don't know what's going to happen, but you just got to be able to trust yourself in any situation that you might come across. That's just what it comes down to, because you can't prepare for every situation. You literally just cannot. You will mentally overload yourself trying to prepare for every situation you're going to come into contact with, and every situation you're going to face. And then even worse, like I was saying, when you go into when you trying to plan something with a person in the future, right? And you dreaming about y'all life, kids y'all might have, all this other shit, right? You fucking when that shit don't work out, you just wasted so much mental energy. You just expended so much energy trying to envision something that was in the distant future. You don't even know, like. You spend so much energy. It's like, damn, you really feel the loss. That's when I feel y'all. Like, I'm understanding y'all really feel the loss deep in your heart, cause you really plan, and you really, because your body doesn't know the difference between past, present, and future. Cause time is not real. It's created. It's fake. So everything that you conjuring, like you really feeling it. Your body is really feeling that. So you felt that shit to your core. Like, you really had stronger feelings attached. And you could be attached, not even to the person, but to the idea of your future. You could be attached to that. Just like you could be attached to a dream. There's niggas out here that, yo, I'm going to go to the A. Like, they playing basketball, they're like, I'm going to go to the A. They be attached to the dream. When it don't work out, it crushed them, bro. It's worse, almost worse, or if not the same thing as a breakup. When you attach to a person, you could be attached to a thing. Like, it's people that's materialistic. They're attached to materialistic things. People attach themselves in different formats, bro. You don't even have to be to a person. You could just attach yourself to the idea of that person. Deep in, you could just attach yourself to the idea of that person and how your future gonna plan out. And so you miss everything that's going on in the present. It's people that wind up in the same situation with baby mothers that don't care about the kids, fathers that don't care about the kids. People deep in situations because they was in the future, not in the past. I mean, in the future, not in the present. My fault. In the future, not in the present. So during the present, they missing all the red flags because they trying to conjure up green flags in the future that may never come to pass. You feel what I'm saying? Now you see how dangerous it get? Because you wanted to be in the future, live with that person in the future. So now you missing everything that person doing in the present that's presenting red flags to you. Cause you see it, but you just you just all of this is subconscious now. Cause consciously you putting your mind into the future to try to create and conjure. Cause that's what you did. See, that's the thing. Cause the future is not real. Time is not real, right? So the only thing you got is the moment. So look, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. You really putting your mind into the future. You a little bit delusional when you think about it, right? Think about what I'm saying. You put your mind into the future. And the future is not real. It has not come to be yet. It's not true. It's not real. And it never happened. So you put your mind in La La Land. It's fake, bro. Like, you could obviously use to... I'm not saying don't never think ahead. Like, I'm not saying don't look ahead of you before you step. What I'm saying is y'all niggas really live in the future. And you living in the future, you missing out on the present. And you dead ass destroying yourself when that future don't come to pass, bro. Because you have no control over that. It's not real. You can use that, scan predictabilities of outcomes, different outcomes. If I do this, if I throw a right hook, he might duck. If I throw a right hook, he might move back. If I throw a right hook, it might connect. What I'm going to follow up with, you can do all of that. But what if I throw the right hook and this nigga counter? Damn, now I'm knocked out. Damn, now I'm knocked out. Cause you see what I'm saying? Now you see how dangerous it get. What if I throw a right hook and he knocked me out? Cause I done planned for this nigga to duck. I done planned for the follow-up. I done planned for the whole combo. I throw the right hook. Boom. He duck it. I uppercut. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? I planned this whole shit out. But what if I throw the right hook and he already his fist already hit. Boom. Connect. You feel what I'm saying? Now, my momentum from me doing that, plus the momentum from the backlash, I just got jumped, nigga. I hit myself, he hit me, like, what the fuck? That's a boxing metaphor for niggas who don't understand, like, your momentum or your punch. Basically, I'm explaining it simply. For the momentum, if you throwing a punch with your weight attached, you adding momentum, right? You adding momentum to the punch. That's how you're supposed to do it. But if he's already throwing a punch first, your momentum plus his momentum, it's like a car crash. If I'm going fast, this nigga going fast, but we crash into each other, the momentum for both is gonna... I'm not saying if we going at the same speed, but if he hit me first, like if I'm building up momentum and his momentum is already reached at the top of his peak, then my momentum plus his momentum is added on to that punch that he just threw in my face. But you feel me? We're not here to talk about that. I'm not here to give boxing lessons or, you feel me, fighting tips. But I'm saying, like, y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. It's like, it get dangerous when you live like that, because it's like, bro, when you playing, let's say this, right? This is a better approach to start practicing. Because I always point out what y'all do wrong, or, you know, where y'all miscalculate, or why y'all suffering from this, that, etc. You know, sometimes my solutions don't be clear unless you read it between the lines about what I'm suggesting. So let me just straight out give you a solution, right? This is just short term. Long term, you should practice living in the present, like, period. Like, you should just want to live in the present so you could truly feel alive every moment. You should feel like you spent eternities in that one moment. Imagine how that's what I'm saying. Like, you try to plan for the future to try to make it last long. But you know time is not real. It's subjective to the person experiencing it. You could spend You ever spend hours talking to somebody, but it felt like y'all been talking for 30 minutes? Why? Because time was moving so fast, passing y'all by. While in that moment, y'all was truly living in there for however long it felt, because y'all was both in a moment and it was so serene. Y'all was so immersed into the moment where it feel like, damn, this shit feel like we've been here for a minute. Or even if it's a damn, this shit feel like we've been here for quick because they had to cut it short or whatever the case. It's like, yo, bro, you spend hours in a moment with a person. It could feel like 30 minutes. Just because the vibration was so high. Y'all was vibrating so fast. I didn't pause, mega pause. Y'all was vibrating so fast. Y'all didn't even realize how fast time was passing y'all by, because everything was slowed around y'all. So y'all experiencing time slower, but time is moving way faster than what you're experiencing. This is my point. Imagine if you could become so immersed in the moment that every moment with a person feel like forever. 3 months with a person could feel like 3 years. It's just about finding the right. See, that's another topic. I'm not even gonna go into that. But let me just offer y'all a solution, right? To get y'all started. Instead of thinking about the future and attaching yourself to those future futuristic outcomes, and predictable outcomes that you feel like is most likely to come to pass, how about you instead look over them, internalize them, be like, this what could happen, but don't never attach yourself like, I know what this gonna happen, or I place a bet on it. So be like, yeah, that's, you feel me? Don't never do that. Look over them, be like, this could happen, internalize it, and then get back into the present. And then over time, you should naturally, gravitate to being more present. Just being more present. I'm telling you, that's going to upgrade your relationship life 5 times as much, just by being in the present. Truly be immersed. You're not thinking, that's going to solve a lot of y'all issues. Not thinking about what's going to happen if we don't talk tomorrow. None of that. Y'all spend a night with a person, I guarantee you live in a complete present. That night going to feel like a movie, nigga. I'm talking about, think of the greatest love or romance movie you ever watched in your life, nigga. That shit gonna feel just like that. You gonna feel like you in a movie. I know, because I did this shit many times. I done this shit plenty of times. I know it's been times in your life too where the moment just felt so surreal. It felt like y'all was living in a movie, nigga. And I did this with no drugs, no spliff, no liquor, no nothing. I never needed nothing. Just high off life, high off the moment. I tell my men smoke, all that. People around me drink, all that. They do that to get more immersed in the moment. Some niggas be fighting demons, but I'm saying, like, people do that to get more immersed in the moment. Even so, even if they fight demons, they do that so they can put their demons to the side, get more immersed in the moment. And they always ask, you feel me? And I always tell them, I never needed weed to do everything. I ask people why they smoke, why they do this. They name the reasons. They go down the line naming the reasons, different people. And I always say, I could do all of that without the spliff, without the lick, none of that. I don't need it for nothing. I'm so tapped in, bro. I have complete control of myself. It's so much discipline I done, mustered up and conjured from just every day spending time with myself and being, fuck coughing. Niggas got Danny Phantom out here, but that's what I'm saying. I've been feeling like I'm talking to y'all for 5 minutes, bro. Nah, I dragged it. I feel like I was going there for 10 minutes because my hands is dead cold, bro. My hands is cold as fuck right now. Damn. See, it's starting to hit me now because now I'm not in the moment no more. I'm not immersed. That nigga cough just woke me up. You see? Yo, that's just how real it is, bro. I'm going to end the video there. This shit 30 minutes long. God damn. That's how real it is, though. Nigga cough snapped me out the moment. Then I start feeling my hands cold, all that. The whole time I'm talking to y'all, my hands been freezing this whole time. I got one hand on the phone, one hand right here. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? As soon as he coughed, as soon as I snapped out of the moment, bro, with everything, my hands, everything started freezing up. I'm like, oh, shit. That's when I realized I've been out here for a minute talking to y'all. Oh, man, I could go on and on forever, man. Let me know if y'all want a part 2. Just comment on. I got y'all. But I feel like I got frostbite right now. I dragged it, though. It's not even that cold, but it's like, because I just washed my hands and came outside. I ain't even dry my shit. So the water plus the cold, I've been out here incubating my shit. Yo, Snoop, we out. We not even finna go nowhere else. I was going to take her to the park, but it's like, y'all would have took me out the moment even more, and I was really trying to get immersed in this shit to really explain what I was telling y'all. But you feel me? It's all love, though. I appreciate the love y'all showed me since I came back on my last video. You feel me? It's just another one for y'all. I ain't gonna promise that, I'm gonna keep dropping, because you never know. You feel me? That's just taking me out the moment even more. And I don't want to feel like I'm forcing it. The energy gotta be genuine. Every video I make for y'all gotta be genuine. I can't recall a time when I came on here and the energy wasn't genuine. Like, whether I was sad in my birth, going through the motions, whatever it was, happy, whatever, I always made sure it was genuine. None of the videos you see, none of my emotions, my displays, anything like that was fake. It's how I really am. That's how I really act. I don't come to this camera with fake energy, because I want you to be able to feel where I'm coming from. Pause. Snoop, come on. We out. Damn. Come on, Snoop. Snoop. Like, what's up? Snoop's starting to get defiant with me, bro. I think because I've been traveling a lot lately, I come back, sure you want to act stink. Like, she got an attitude with me. Like, she be looking at me. I be like, yo, you know you in me right now. She just looking at me like, I don't want to listen to this nigga right now. But, I know it's all love with Snoop at the end of the day. Look, she's still looking at me right now. Because she like, why you taking so long, but you just told me to come inside. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, Snoop is funny, but for me, it's extra immaculate. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm really wishing y'all peace, bro. Feel me? It's not even that late, but it's winter time, so may this night bring you peace. I love y'all, bro. Extra immaculate. I'm out. Peace.